Live from Caribou Studios in beautiful downtown Sioux Falls, it's the Jack LaJohn Show with your host, Jack LaJohn. Now here's Jack.
Hello, everybody. Boy, what a week it's been. Monday morning, I woke up with a phone call from the United States government asking yours truly to talk to children, school children, about drug abuse and the use of drugs. So I said, sure, I'll do it, anything to help the school kids. So I took $500 from the petty cash fund, got stoned out of my gourd, and headed over to Terry Redland Elementary. I think we got a clip of it. Can we see it, please? Well, I guess I blew that game. And it's too bad, because they were going to pay me a pretty penny, too. And I said I'd do it for free, though, if the vice president would take my ex-wife hunting. We got a great show for you tonight. We got Luke Guru from his movie, Look at This Thing. We'll be right back after these messages. Are you drunk again?
Little.
What? I thought you went to a commercial. You believe this? What are we paying these people for?
You know, that's a good question.
And speaking of good questions, I have a question for all you men out there. Have you ever laughed or coughed or been punched in the gut in a bar brawl only to find that you've lost control of your balls? Well, the people at Motex know that there's nothing more disturbing than an unexpected brownout. And that's why they came up with the Man Pond. And every man pond comes with this little mouse. Man Pond keeps your whites white and your bunghole tight. So, are you wearing a Man Pond, Ted?
No, not today, Jack. I'm not wearing any underwear either, and I got these pants from Wardrobe, so I'm cool.
Well, that's good thinking. Let's bring out our first guest. Look at the size of this Man Pond. How absorbent it is. Let's bring out our first guest. He's a farmer and restaurateur, Luke Guru, star of the new film. What is that? Luke Guru, ladies and gentlemen. Having a little chair problem here.
You know, if you haven't got it by now, you never will. Sit down.
Luke Guru, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Guru. Up with me. Oh. Let me tell you, folks, there's no better way to spend an evening than getting immersed in a film, losing your troubles, and really enjoying yourself while watching a major feature film. And now you can watch Luke's film on DVD. His film better than the other half. There's no better way than spend the evening with your family than watching a DVD. I know, playing a game. Like the new game from Blotto Brothers, Piss Up a Rope. Simply take the rope out of the box, tie it to a tree, and pee away. No batteries needed. Now here's a true story. Last night, Oprah comes over just before supper, the way she always does, and we didn't know what the hell to do with her. We weren't gonna feed her, that's for sure, so my wife goes and she gets out the game, Pee Up a Rope. Piss Up a Rope, whatever you want to call it. My son was in the room, we called it the Pee Up the Rope game. So we tied it to a tree and went at it for hours. I still don't know who won. My wife threw her back out. Oprah's accusing me of cheating because I got my catheter bag and I'm pumping it like it's a bagpipe, just squirting that rope all the way up it. And then Oprah went nuts. She went crazy. She says, I smell fiddle faddle. So she runs in the house. She goes through and she's tearing all the food out of the food pantry, and then she turns and she sees my son's gerbil. So she takes the gerbil, she pops it in her mouth and she swallows it whole. Well, my son, you know, he was born without a head, so he doesn't know what's going on. So I'm doing the Helen Keller thing. I'm taking his hand, I'm going, Oprah, eat your gerbil! Oprah, eat your gerbil! And all he hears is, try on your mother's girdle! Get this cat out of here! So then, I got Oprah eating all my fiddle faddle. I got my son in drag. I got a half-empty leaky catheter. It was a hell of a night. Well, so if you're promoting this new film, you should have a movie clip because people like to see those things, and that's probably why people watch these late night talk shows anyway. Do you have a clip to set up? That's all the time we got for tonight. Tune in tomorrow when my guest will be Pat Robertson and a bunch of gay people. And musical guest, the Smarch. Good night, everybody. Dad, wake up. It was another successful show. You want to go to that transvestite bar? You're gonna have to drive. Where are you going? The car's over here. I'm parking the employee lot.